Question everything to find the truth, then act upon your convictions. Reflect upon what you hear, see, and feel before coming to a conclusion. Honor the values of simplicity, peace, integrity, community, equality, and service. These are the principles that guide my life, and these are the principles that will guide my campaign. Hello, I'm Scott Newman, and I'm running for the office of 4th Ward Commissioner in Springfield, Delaware County. Springfield is an amazing town, and I'm proud to live here, and I hope you are too. We're blessed with good people, good government, good commerce, and a terrific sense of community. It is these driving factors that leads me to give something back. To keep our government up with the times and prevent red tape and stagnation, we need a new flow of fresh ideas, fresh blood, and fresh perspective. Our forefathers designed our government with many checks and balances. We have the executive branch, the judicial branch, and the legislative branch. We also have a multi-party system including Republicans, Democrats, Independents, and others. Something you may not know, however, is that today the panel of Springfield Commissioners is monopolized completely by Republicans. Make no mistake, the individuals themselves are good people, and I like having them as neighbors. Yet having a monopoly in our government is troublesome. Wall Street, for instance, was monopolized by people who all followed the rule of greed, and because they were all in lockstep marching to their financial party line, we find ourselves in very difficult economic times today. Without a diversified perspective, there was no one there to think of people first and money second. Individually, people are good. However, in a group, they often need diversity of thought, diversity of ideas, and diversity of perspective simply to protect themselves from themselves. I bring these types of diversity to the table. One item of particular importance that I bring in our community is the ability to listen. New ideas are important, and I recognize the fact that to take advantage of new ideas, one has to listen. For instance, it's forecast that the types of jobs that will exist for our children are not even invented yet. If you give me your vote, I have the listening skills in the background to understand the jobs of the future and promote them in Springfield. Ease of citizen participation is also critical to maintaining good government. If elected, I will take it as my personal challenge to make it easier for you to find out what is happening in our community before it happens. For instance, do you know when the regular commissioner meetings are held? Do you know when the zoning meetings are held? Do you know about the big issues that are facing the commissioners today? A friend of mine, Mike Keller, spent weeks handing out flyers, notifying citizens about the billboard issue on Baltimore Pike. If it were not for him, most people would never have known it was an issue until after the big zoning meeting. Why wasn't this on the township website? Why wasn't there more public communication by our government? I don't have the answers to these questions. However, I am already taking steps to remedy the situation. For instance, I am establishing a Springfield community blog. On this blog, you can post your questions, issues, thoughts, and knowledge. Just point your computer's browsers to www.electscottnewman.com/blog. Why is it that your tax dollars are not doing this already, and it has to be done by a citizen? And wouldn't you want that citizen to sit on the bench so he could influence the other commissioners? Finally, duty is important. If elected, it will be my duty to be fair and compassionate to the needs of my community. And you have a duty too. It is your duty as a voter to ensure that your governing bodies are not monopolies of one party. It is your duty to strengthen our town by ensuring checks and balances are in place. And it is your duty to question everything to find the truth and then act upon your convictions. And you can achieve all this with the pull of a lever or the push of a voting booth button. It's good to know you have the power to manage the situation. Tuesday, May 19th, is the primary election day, and Tuesday, November 3rd, is the general election. The power of your township is in your hands. If you're a Democrat, I'd like to earn your vote in the primaries on May 19th. And, just so we're clear, on November 3rd, Republicans can vote for Scott Newman, Democrats can vote for Scott Newman, and Independents can all vote for Scott Newman. Help me build the Springfield of the future. Vote for Scott Newman, 4th Ward Commissioner.